how to literally.
Hello guys, what's up? This is Shadi and welcome to another exciting episode of our Photoshop tutorial. So in this video, I'll be showing how to design this sterling event flyer or night club flyer in Photoshop, always with the simple and easy steps. So guys, without any further ado, let's start. So title our preset detail event flyer, then we will set our sizes to 6x6 or in inches. With all settings remain the same, we'll click on create. So the first thing we'll do is we'll add a solid color adjustment overlay to it. We set it to black. Then the next thing we'll do is we'll bring in our image. So we will import in this image. The next thing we'll do is we'll add the layer mask to it. Then we'll grab our brush tool, please. So what you do next is you add a solid color adjustment layer to it. You use this color, you can copy the color code. So when you come here, you grab our brush tool. Then we set our foreground color to black. We raise some points like this. So what we'll do is we'll set the color mode to color pen. Then we'll make a copy of it. We'll make 2 copies. We'll set the color mode of the first one to soft light. Second one we'll set it to soft light. Then we'll set the opacity of all of them to 50. So something like this. So the next thing we will work in our next image. Share this image. So what you do is you select the magic wand tool and you come and say select subjects. So guys, after selecting the subjects, what we do next is we will press Ctrl+J. So guys, after selecting the subject, what we do next is we will press Ctrl+J to copy it into a new layer. Then we will delete the other layer like this. We grab our select tool. So we will resize our image nicely like this. So what we'll do is we'll come to filter, then we'll come to camera raw filter. We'll set our temperature to 20. Then we'll set our exposure to 0.3. We will set our contrast to 5. Then we will set our Y to set our Y to 20. We will set our blacks to 10. come to the clarity and set our clarity to 5. Then we set our variables to 55. Set our saturation to 10. So something like this. Then you press on OK. So what you do next is you add the layer mask to it. You grab B, which is your brush tool. Set your opacity to 5. Set foreground color to white. No, set foreground color to black. So the next thing we'll do is to import our next image, which is this image. Then we add layer mask to it. Then we grab our brush tool. Then we reduce the size of my brush. So something like this is cool. So the next thing we do is we grab our text tool. We set our font to this font with Crusher. I'll place a link in the description. Then I'll write this. So what you'll do is you'll come here, then you'll come to the character box. Then you will increase the height of this text. So I'll set it to 115, and now let me increase it again. So I'll set it to 120 like this. I'll do the same to this. Set this one to 120. Set I set this one to -20, so I'll set this one also to -20. Click on OK like this. So the next thing I'll do is I'll double click on this layer. Then I'll come to the gradients overlay. So I'll select these gradients. And in selecting the gradients, you can copy the color code. The color code of this one is white, and the color code of this one is this color code. You can copy it. After copying it, you set the angle to -90 like this. Then you drag it or you tweak it like this. Anyway, it's okay. So something like this is cool. Then you click on OK. I've already prepared the color code, that's why we didn't do the gradients again. So the next thing that I'll do is I'll grab my rectangle tool. Then I'll draw a rectangle like this. So what I'll do is I'll double click on it. Then I'll come to the gradient overlay, then I'll select this gradient. You can copy this color code. Then I'll come here, I'll select this gradient. You can copy the color code. So I will set my ingredients angle to minus 160. So I'll set my ingredient angle to 160 like this. Then I'll select on the reverse. And I'll click on OK. So the next thing I'll do is I'll grab my text tool, then I'll set it to Sarah's regular. Then I'll write, let's set the font style to Sarah to medium. So I'll set my color to black, but I'll use pale black, so not all that black like this. So I think this black is cool, so you can copy the color code. Then what I'll do is I'll grab my rectangle tool, then I'll draw a rectangle like this. I'll set the color of my rectangle to white. Then I'll place it on top of this. Then I'll set my color mode to screen. Then I'll set my opacity to 40 like this. So what I'll do is I'll add layer mask to it, grab my brush tool, so something like this is cool. So the next thing I'll do is I'll link all these layers. Then I'll grab my text tool again. I'll search for this text with crusher, the one we use for the ladies. Then I'll come in, then I'll write nice. So I'll set my color to white. Then I'll set my font size to 100. So guys, something like this is cool. So guys, the next thing we'll do is we'll grab a rectangle tool, then we'll draw a rectangle. Something like this is cool. Then you will turn this one off. Then you come here, choose this color, or you can set it to any yellow color or gold color. Then you set a stroke to 5. And then increase the size of my stroke. So I'll round my edges, so I'll set it to 40. Now let me set the edges to 50. So 50 is okay for me. And let me set my stroke size to 10. So it's okay for me. So what I'll do is I'll grab my text tool. I will set my font to August. I'll place the link for these fonts in the description. Then I'll write around PM. So what I'll do is, this layer selected, I'll double click on it. Then I'll come to the gradients overlay. I'll add a gradient to it. So for the gradients, I will set this side of the gradient to this gradient. You can copy the color code. Then I'll click on OK. Now for this side too, it's just like the other one. We use this color code, this orange color code. Then we drag it by pressing Alt to make another copy of it. So let me tweak the color midpoint to this. After that, we set our angle to -14146, or you can even change it to -150 like this. All of them is cool. After that, you just do some attachments or some touches to it as you want it. So something like this is okay. Then I'll select this font again, Sarah, regular. Look. So I'll grab my text tool. Let me select this font, Montserrat, and let me set the size to So guys, the next thing we'll do is we'll grab our rectangle tool, draw another rectangle like this. Then we set the color of our rectangle to red. So let me place this one here. Then we'll grab our text tool. We set the font style to Montserrat. Then what we'll do is we'll bring in our image. Then we'll bring in a next image. So I'll reduce the size of this image. I'll reduce the size of my info icons. So the next thing we'll do is we'll grab our text tool, set it to semicolon, then write So guys, let's come to this rectangle and reduce the size of the stroke a little bit. So now it's okay. So what we do next is we'll